Question 1. What year marked the end of British rule in India? A. 1947, B. 1958, C. 1965, D. 1971. Answer: A. 1947. British rule in India ended in 1947, leading to the independence of India and Pakistan. Question 2. Name the battle in 1066 that significantly changed English history. A. The Battle of Hastings, B. The Battle of Agincourt, C. The Battle of Bosworth Field, D. The Battle of Yorktown. Answer: A. The Battle of Hastings. The Battle of Hastings in 1066 was a pivotal event that significantly changed English history. Question 3. Which monarch succeeded Queen Victoria? A. King Edward VIII, B. King George V, C. Queen Elizabeth I, D. King Henry VIII. Answer: A. King Edward VIII. King Edward VIII succeeded Queen Victoria upon her death in 1901. Question 4. What is the significance of the Act of Union 1707? A. It established the Bank of England. B. It united England and France. C. It united England and Scotland. D. It declared independence from Spain. Answer: C. It united England and Scotland. The Act of Union 1707 was significant for uniting the kingdoms of England and Scotland into a single kingdom of Great Britain. Question 5. Who was the UK Prime Minister during the Suez Crisis in 1956? A. Winston Churchill, B. Harold Macmillan, C. Anthony Eden, D. Clement Attlee. Answer: C. Anthony Eden. Anthony Eden was the UK Prime Minister during the Suez Crisis in 1956. Question 6. What was the primary purpose of the Council of the North established in the 15th century? A. To oversee colonial expansion, B. To administer the northern counties of England, C. To govern Scotland, D. To lead military campaigns in France. Answer: B. To administer the northern counties of England. The Council of the North was established in the 15th century primarily to administer the northern counties of England. Question 7. Name the document that limited the powers of the monarchy for the first time in 1215. A. The Charter of Liberties, B. The Bill of Rights, C. The Magna Carta, D. The Act of Settlement. Answer: C. The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, was the first document to limit the powers of the monarchy. Question 8. Who was the British monarch during the American War of Independence? A. King George III, B. Queen Victoria, C. King Henry VII, D. King James I. Answer: A. King George III. King George III was the British monarch during the American War of Independence. Question 9. What is the significance of the Glorious Revolution of 1688 in British history? A. It marked the beginning of the British Empire. B. It resulted in the overthrow of King James II. C. It established the Church of England. D. It initiated the Industrial Revolution. Answer: B. It resulted in the overthrow of King James II. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 was significant for overthrowing King James II and establishing a constitutional monarchy. Question 10. During which war was the Battle of Trafalgar fought? A. The 100 Years' War, B. The Napoleonic Wars, C. The Crimean War, D. World War I. Answer: B. The Napoleonic Wars. The Battle of Trafalgar was fought during the Napoleonic Wars. Question 11. Who was the UK's longest-serving Prime Minister in the 20th century? A. Winston Churchill. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Harold Wilson. D. Clement Attlee. Answer: B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the UK's longest-serving Prime Minister in the 20th century. Question 12. What was the primary cause of the Peasants' Revolt in 1381? A. Religious reforms. B. Tax increases. C. Land disputes. D. A royal succession crisis. Answer: B. Tax increases. The primary cause of the Peasants' Revolt in 1381 was tax increases. Question 13. What landmark legal reform did the Representation of the People Act 1918 achieve? A. It abolished slavery. B. It granted women the right to vote. C. It established the welfare state. D. It created the National Health Service. Answer: B. It granted women the right to vote. The Representation of the People Act 1918 was a landmark legal reform that granted women over the age of 30 the right to vote. Question 14. Who was the first Stuart monarch of England? A. Mary I. B. Elizabeth I. C. James I. D. Charles I. Answer: C. James I. James I was the first Stuart monarch of England, succeeding Queen Elizabeth I in 1603. Question 15. What was the primary outcome of the Treaty of Union in 1706? A. It ended the War of the Spanish Succession. B. It established the Bank of England. C. It united England and Scotland. D. It granted independence to American colonies. Answer: C. It united England and Scotland. The Treaty of Union in 1706 was significant for uniting England and Scotland into the Kingdom of Great Britain. Question 16. Which King of England was executed in 1649, and why? A. King Charles I for treason against Parliament. B. King Henry VIII for religious reforms. C. King Edward VI for mismanagement of the kingdom. D. King James I for conflict with Scotland. Answer: A. King Charles I for treason against Parliament. King Charles I was executed in 1649 for treason, marking a pivotal moment in the English Civil War and the temporary abolition of the monarchy. Question 17. What was the main consequence of the English Reformation in the 16th century? A. The establishment of the Church of England. B. The end of the Tudor dynasty. C. The beginning of the British Empire. D. The signing of the Magna Carta. Answer: A. The establishment of the Church of England. The English Reformation led to the establishment of the Church of England and the break from the Roman Catholic Church. Question 18. Name the social movement that led to the extension of the franchise in the 19th century. A. The suffragette movement. B. The Chartist movement. C. The Labour movement. D. The abolitionist movement. Answer: B. The Chartist movement. The Chartist movement was instrumental in advocating for the extension of the franchise and democratic reforms in the 19th century. Question 19. What was the purpose of the Corn Laws in the early 19th century? A. To promote free trade. B. To restrict the import of corn. C. To establish agricultural standards. D. To support urban industries. Answer: B. To restrict the import of corn. The Corn Laws were implemented to restrict the import of corn and other grains, aiming to protect domestic agriculture. Question 20. Which British monarch abdicated the throne in 1936, and for what reason? A. King Edward VIII, to marry Wallis Simpson. B. King George VI, due to health reasons. C. Queen Victoria, for political reasons. D. King Henry VII, to end the Tudor dynasty. Answer: A. King Edward VIII, to marry Wallis Simpson. King Edward VIII abdicated the throne in 1936 to marry Wallis Simpson, an American divorce, which was controversial at the time. Question 21. What was the main contribution of the Tolpuddle martyrs in British labour history? A. Establishing the minimum wage. B. Founding the first trade union. C. Advocating for the 8-hour workday. D. Fighting for the rights of agricultural workers. Answer: D. Fighting for the rights of agricultural workers. The Tolpuddle martyrs were significant for their role in fighting for the rights of agricultural workers and are considered pioneers in the British trade union movement. Question 22. Who was the first woman to be elected to the House of Commons, and in which year? A. Margaret Thatcher in 1979. B. Nancy Astor in 1919. C. Emmeline Pankhurst in 1928. D. Barbara Castle in 1945. Answer: B. Nancy Astor in 1919. Nancy Astor was the first woman to be elected to the House of Commons in 1919. Question 23. What was the major outcome of the Battle of Britain in 1940? A. The beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. B. The prevention of a German invasion of Britain. C. The establishment of the United Nations. D. The signing of the Atlantic Charter. Answer: B. The prevention of a German invasion of Britain. The Battle of Britain was crucial in preventing a German invasion and maintaining British independence during World War II. Question 24. Which treaty officially ended the First World War for Britain and its allies? A. The Treaty of Versailles. B. The Treaty of Paris. C. The Treaty of Brest-Litovsk. D. The Treaty of Utrecht. Answer: A. The Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles officially ended World War I for Britain and its allies in 1919. Question 25. What was the primary purpose of the Magna Carta signed by King John in 1215? A. To grant universal suffrage. B. To limit the powers of the monarchy. C. To declare independence from France. D. To establish the Church of England. Answer: B. To limit the powers of the monarchy. The Magna Carta was significant for its role in limiting the powers of the monarchy and laying the foundation for modern democracy. Question 26. Name the landmark law that abolished the slave trade in the British Empire. A. The Emancipation Proclamation. B. The Slavery Abolition Act. C. The Civil Rights Act. D. The Slave Trade Act. Answer: D. The Slave Trade Act. The Slave Trade Act of 1807 was the landmark law that abolished the slave trade in the British Empire. Question 27. Who was the British monarch during the formation of the United Kingdom in 1801? A. King George III. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Henry VIII. D. Queen Elizabeth I. Answer: A. King George III. King George III was the monarch during the formation of the United Kingdom in 1801. Question 28. What major political change occurred in Britain in 1832? A. The establishment of the monarchy. B. The signing of the Magna Carta. C. The passing of the Great Reform Act. D. The start of the English Civil War. Answer: C. The passing of the Great Reform Act. The Great Reform Act of 1832 was a major political change that reformed the electoral system in Britain. Question 29. Name the event in 1982 that marked a significant military conflict for the UK. A. The Suez Crisis. B. The Falklands War. C. The Gulf War. D. The Boer War. Answer: B. The Falklands War. The Falklands War in 1982 was a significant military conflict involving the UK. Question 30. What was the primary aim of the Chartists movement in the 19th century? A. To abolish the monarchy. B. To achieve universal male suffrage. C. To establish workers' rights. D. To promote free trade. Answer: B. To achieve universal male suffrage. The primary aim of the Chartists movement was to achieve universal male suffrage and other democratic reforms.